today, it's time for a roast.
It's time for roasting. Let me put this over here.
And today we're roasting WWE or
WWE. Shout out Michael Cole. Wow, that was perfect.
Unplanned.
That was not planned. No. I started liking WWE when my brother made me, asked to buy SummerSlam in 2015. And I just fell in love with it. Like, I just like the characters. Like, they're kind of actors, but they're fighting and they're strong. I don't know, it's different. Anyway, so I asked my friend Megan here to watch a couple matches. And
no, she was like, I want to go to Raw in a few weeks. And I'm basically going to pay for it already anyway, so you might as well watch some matches. So I was like, okay, girl.
And,
reluctant. Actually, she kept reminding me when it came on. I didn't even know. Every time it came on, it's on. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, so I was like, there's this guy named Dean Ambrose, this character, and I feel like you would really like the character. Like, he's crazy. He's, like, out there. So, yeah. My first one was Roman Reigns. I went towards him. But yeah.
So I did end up liking Dean. But I feel like I was, like, being coerced to like Dean.
Yeah.
And on my own, I ended up loving Kevin Owens.
Yeah, so now Kevin's her favorite wrestler. And I started kind of, like, I was liking them when Seth got hurt, but then I really didn't start actually liking them until Seth wasn't there. So then when he came back, I was like, wow, Seth.
I'm not gonna lie. Wow, Seth.
Wow, Seth. So then we both like Seth. But another thing that that we do love is the New Day.
New Day is life.
Awesome.
New Day rocks. New Day rocks, girl. New Day rocks. Anyway.
Okay. I could do that forever.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah.
And about Kevin Owens, I've been said he was gonna be World Heavyweight Champion from the jump. I've only been a fan for like a year, and look, it happened literally in a year. Lonzo in the background. She's about to cut her hair. The big chop.
So, yeah. But we're here, so I like WWE and I like wrestling, but the company itself, the owner, Vince, the McMahon family.
And the fans.
They're a little bit about the whole...
Low-key bothered.
The whole...
Just, I don't know.
It's kind of like... It's kind of hard to watch as people of color. Especially kids, because, like, who's the main people? A Canadian?
I mean, New Day, I feel like they're changing things for real.
I think they're definitely better than before. I read an article on the Atlantic. They're getting better.
What do you mean?
Like pushing.
Oh yeah, there's
minorities
because they were always good.
No.
Yeah, Kobe's been in there forever.
Yeah, and so I
he
really
was
like
supposed to get pushed. They said, and then he effed up something with Randy, and that Randy got him like pushed back to the bottom. Good old
Randall. I think that the New Day's whole reign thing was awesome and well appreciated. History. Yeah, they did.
Which brings us to Kofi's
Biggie's
tweets.
And it was really, Xavier also posted it on his Instagram, Black Excellence, and it was him, Sasha,
and
Cruiserweight.
I think Rich Swann.
Yeah, Swan from Cruiserweight. He won't kill us if we're wrong on this. Sorry, we don't watch 205 really. We only watched 205 because we went to SmackDown, and they were like, Dean Ambrose and Miz are gonna come out to do a championship match. After,
and then they made us watch Cruiserweight
pretty much
to wait for the secret match.
Which Alicia was fine. She was killing it.
See when she was like, no one breaks up.
Oh, that was weird. She's crazy.
But Swan.
Anyway, back to all the champions. So it was New Day. They were the tag team champions. Sasha was the women's champion, who is part African American, and the Cruiserweight.
Oh, you said the
No, I already said
Swan. So yes, and they're like hashtag Black Excellence.
And then it got some heat from some fans, which I don't know why.
Yeah, people were like, you know, what happens if we would say white excellence? It's like, you would have no reason to, because all the winners and all the whatever heavyweight champions, and every champion has been white, so it'd be like everyday excellence. It happens all the time.
Yep. So, you know, we took offense to that.
Yeah, it was annoying.
Because, like, people can shine. Like, they can say Black
and
excellence.
We have no issue with, like, when Finn and Sheamus get together with Becky and they say Irish excellence. I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it is like an American company, so get it, but no one talks about that.
Right.
But when it's Black excellence, the whole snap.
Or Rusev with his Bulgarian flag.
Yeah, like...
Or what is it?
Flag. Bulgarian.
Yeah.
And Lana to Russia.
You know, so... but anyway, so we took offense to that.
And then Kofi had a really great statement.
Kofi had a wonderful statement.
Explaining it.
A lot of wrestlers also backed him up on that, which was really appreciative. Mm-hmm. Some to name, Seth.
Randy Orton, I was shook.
Yeah, so...
Kevin Owens. I mean, a lot of them did, actually.
These are big people at WWE, and they recognize it, too. And just because they work for WWE, I understand. It doesn't mean that they necessarily have that same mindset as people who are higher than them and work in the office. Because if they did, then they would be in the front, too. Like, Randy, I'm pretty sure he wants to be champion, or he wants to be in a better space than he is. But he understands how they are.
He's been champion for a long time.
He has.
Which also, I just feel like it, I don't know, kind of bothers me. I feel like it's all about who they want to be champion.
It is. It's their decision.
There are some people who will never be champion. Like, it's like, I feel like it's a company that doesn't matter how hard you work, if you don't have the look, or if Vince doesn't like you, you're kind of like SOL. Which
pretty
sucks.
much. And it does suck. And I think the wrestlers know that coming into it, but everybody, but nobody thinks like, oh,
it's gonna be them.
Yeah, but nobody again also thinks like, oh, I'm never gonna get to that point. Like they all work really hard.
No one thinks they're gonna be the ones that are like before the match even goes live. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think that sucks.
It does suck. It's a hard company to be in, especially a company that doesn't shine on minorities as much as they do.
I know.
And their storylines are.
I mean, like, I think they really like the Samoan thing because of the Rock and whatever, the whole lineage.
Yeah, the whole family.
Because I read somewhere that people said that, I mean, technically The Rock was one of the few black heavyweight champs, but they didn't market him as being black. They
because, right, Samoan.
Even though his dad was the wrestler and his dad is black, so it's like...
Yeah.
But okay.
Yeah, they
do...
do...
He's a little iffy. But okay.
They do that strong Samoan bloodline.
Yeah.
But yeah, so... Roasting... Who are we roasting?
We roasted the company, I guess.
We roasted the company. If that got like we're angels, like we roasted anything.
I know,
but no, I mean, WWE's trying, especially with women in particular too. Away,
it's like they take a step forward and like 2 steps back. The women's matches are still minute.
They don't get enough TV time.
They don't, and it's usually all crowded into one match.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like. When we were at SmackDown, we had a long match of who was it that was really long? It was like Kalisto and somebody.
Kalisto and Dolph.
Right, which, I mean, they're cool. But I'm just saying, the Nikki and,
the Nikki and Natty
lasted literally like a second. It wasn't even a real match.
And we were so ready for Nikki.
Right, I would have much rather have watched that than the Kalisto and Dolph.
And we didn't even get to see Becky. Actually, those are the only 2 females that we saw that night.
Exactly. Becky and Alexa never came out. Maurice came out.
Maurice did come out.
But,
and then we also saw Alicia Fox. She didn't wrestle either.
Of course. It's like, I don't know. It's like they get it, you know.
It's better than they're not stripping on the stage anymore.
Right. But it's like very slow progress. Very slow.
That needs to be faster. I do appreciate they had, I don't know if you know, they had a steel cage on SmackDown Tuesday.
Right, was that the championship?
Yeah, with Becky and
I meant to watch.
I watched the review of it, but it was good. I just feel like women you need to be on TV more. That's my main issue.
I really like them. Reason why I like SmackDown is because I like their women's roster.
Right. We're ready for Trin to get better. She just can't get out of. She's still getting better.
Yeah. And about how you feel about the draft?
About the draft, I like it because it's like SmackDown's like the new age, and then Raw's kind of like the people who have already been pushed enough, and they're like the athletes. They're the ones. I don't know. They definitely still try to keep Raw their flagship show by putting the people they put on Raw. Yeah,
when I was at SmackDown, I realized it's not even a fair competition.
No,
SmackDown's like they're on for like 2 seconds for real. The matches are like 2 seconds. Mm-hmm. It just I don't know, which I think is not fair either. But whatever. But I really like the draft because of the women. Like Trin, everybody said Trin has a chance to be champion, but I feel like on Raw, she would have never been champion. It's just the Bayley, Sasha, Charlotte show over and over and over again. Maybe with Becky in there if she was still in Raw.
Yeah.
But and then Nikki would have came back and then she would have took over too. So I think that Trin has more, especially since they gave us to Alexa Bliss so quickly. I think Trin definitely has a chance. She needs to, straighten up a little bit,
get herself better, and then when she comes back, I'm really happy because Daniel was hinting at a Trin, Alexa, and Becky rivalry a while ago.
He did,
but then she got hurt, and then the whole Alexa and Becky kind of took its toll.
They
so
genuinely seem to be trying to move in a different direction.
But all in all, it is Vince's say. Still
it's all like pretend. It's it's still him.
But Daniel said something the other day. I don't know if it was the other day, but he was like, how did I tell you this? Like, people who have the big main events or the big wrestling, I guess, matches at WrestleMania are the ones who don't go to live shows and the ones that don't go in every time.
Like so part-time wrestlers, I think you said something about?
Pretty much like
Undertaker,
Brock Lesnar. So like Daniel is trying, he's definitely trying to push back, like push away from that. So that's good that Daniel's there. And that WWE actually respects him.
Right, because it wasn't like Daniel like an outsider. Like they didn't want him to succeed. Right. They didn't want him to be the face, but he was so liked that I don't really know. I'm not.
Yeah, we haven't been fans for that long, but that's how I kind of see Daniel anyway.
For our history,
or roast us. I'll take it. You can't set me on fire.
Okay, some more.
But yeah, so but back to the women real quick because I definitely want to talk about Raw's women too. Okay. But still on SmackDown, like I'm glad Daniel's there and working with them. And someone like Daniel, like if I was Trin, I would be glad to see Shane and Daniel there.
Shane definitely has I think both of them have a really good reputation of being really easy to talk to, really just great people to work with. I would be really happy.
I would, and the same thing with Raw. I mean, not so much Stephanie maybe. I mean, it's good for the women at that point, but Mick, he's really there.
Yeah, I definitely think I'm here for Mick. I don't know how much power they actually have.
Right, but at least having that support and that person telling them, like, yo, you'll get through
definitely
this.
seem like they have their own opinions, so... And Mick's definitely not afraid to say what he means.
Oh, yeah,
so
I love Mick. I do see you looking at yourself a lot. Because
I keep thinking this is the camera. But it's up here. I have to remind myself. Look at the camera.
But yeah, we're ready for Trin. I'm not going to tell them the idea of my sign because I might bring her back for the summer when I see her. So I'm going to keep that unless they've already, pushed her. Then it'll be too late. But
I hope they do.
And I hope that the women at WrestleMania get a great chance of TV time.
Because they were Look, I didn't really enjoy WrestleMania, let's be honest.
It was
my first WrestleMania. I was not impressed. The only one that was good was the triple threat with the women. They were phenomenal.
They were awesome. That was one of my favorite matches. This was my favorite match.
It was a favorite match. I don't even know what else was happening.
I'm trying to think, Shane and Undertaker.
Shane is my boo, and we met the Undertaker.
We did meet the Undertaker.
It was awesome.
It was so awesome.
It was like insert picture.
The Undertaker, he's super cool. His shirt said, Jesus likes my muscles or something.
Jesus loves my guns, something like that. My
it's
muscles.
So random.
Anyway, yeah, he was good.
So Anyway, back to that. That match was good.
Right. My favorite pay-per-view is still Royal Rumble. I'm excited for that next week.
Next weekend.
That's exciting.
And
the women are having their own. Is it going to be with SmackDown too?
Mm-hmm.
I'm really happy for that.
Yeah, me too.
That makes me excited more than anything, really.
I want to say back to women. Sorry, I keep on going back to women.
I mean, why not? They're awesome.
Right, especially Charlotte.
We met her.
We met Charlotte.
I know, like, no
Flair.
shade to her heel-ness, but
yeah,
she's nice.
She's a great heel. She, in person, is the most nicest person.
Super nice.
She's so nice, and she's beautiful. She slays.
She was slaying. She had that. She was matching with her belt.
The belt, the shirt, the skirt, the everything. Everything was slaying. So,
amazing.
Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. It's not easy to get on
stage. Somebody wasn't nice. Somebody y'all probably would think would be.
But we'll still twerk to that song. Anyway, yeah, Sasha wasn't that great. She wasn't that nice.
We'll leave it at that.
We did see her
story time.
Oh yeah.
2 minutes story time.
Our story time of New Orleans. But yeah, so Charlotte was amazing. The woman on Raw, another thing I'm happy about for Raw is they're pushing Nia, and Nia's different.
I like Nia, yeah.
When I tried to wave at her at the restaurant, she
didn't wave.
She was like, "What?"
We'll just forget that.
But
right
looking
now.
at her Instagram and seeing, everything, like, she's really cool.
Just different look.
She's different, and that's what we need. I mean, I'm not doubting. All the women are really actually different besides skin color, but Nia's bigger in size, like everything. Like, it's just different. Like, she's a different character. I like it.
But at the same time, she is The Rock's cousin, so that could be a big reason why they're pushing her. But
I didn't know that,
I did. I used to watch that NXT show.
Yeah, what is it called? Something with the H.
I actually totally forgot. I used to really like it, though.
She did used to like it.
But then everybody left. I was really into it. Everybody's off of it.
But yeah, I didn't know that until I saw an Instagram post. But yeah, she's super cool. It could be because of that, too. But even then, her size, still gets to me.
I guess that's life. Like, it's kind of who you know sometimes, a lot of times.
True. So, yeah. But yeah, back to, I guess, minorities. Maybe the fans. Maybe something.
Fans? I'm not the biggest fan of the fans. They don't seem... I feel like WWE doesn't push minorities because they know what people want. And I don't think a lot of fans want minorities to be at the top. So.
One thing that really made me upset that one time was when Titus came out. I was watching Raw. And Titus was doing a skit. It was before he became this businessman character that he is now. And he was talking with, I think, the guy that was doing, I think it was Darren Young, maybe. Anyway, he was trying to do kind of like a talk mic session with him, little skit thing. And the crowd was, not feeling it, Which I get when things are boring, but then at the same time, it's, respecting people that they actually go out there and have the balls to go in front of a whole bunch of white people and try to be liked or not be liked. It's hard.
Right.
It's one thing to boo someone, but it's another thing to actually sit there and, say, oh, this is boring.
It's hard for me. That's why I don't, I'm not a big booer. I know you boo, obviously, in wrestling because
right.
They're bad people, but, I just never got why people could boo, at a sports game or a concert, or whatever, because I just feel even if I don't with Justin Bieber, I remember he got booed a while back, a long time ago, at an award show. I don't like him, but he still, does what he does, and he had the confidence to go up on stage in front of all these people, and he got booed, and that's embarrassing. I just don't I would never disrespect somebody like that. Just whatever. Even if I didn't like him, I just probably wouldn't. Maybe I won't clap, or I might stand up and not clap, or I might clap and sit down.
Yeah.
But booing, because you still had the balls to get up and do your job.
Yeah, and for WWE, in my opinion, if you scream "this is boring," you're a jerk.
Yeah.
I've heard that. I heard that at our Raw.
Yeah, I did too.
This is boring. It was from that guy that was dressed up as Bret Hart or something. He was a couple of rows in front of us to the side.
Yeah, I did hear that.
He was something. I forgot what match it was, to be honest, but it's still.
I did. I was just they're doing their job.
I know.
Not everybody can be a Seth Rollins.
A Roman Reigns. No one can be blessed like Roman is, and no one can be Kevin.
Even
John Cena. But yeah,
and you all got to start somewhere.
Exactly.
They might all had their moments where they were, this is boring, back in the day.
Yeah,
maybe.
So anyway, yeah, that whole
not Roman. He was just kind of thrown into it.
that.
Oh, we can go into the Roman thing. We can even talk about that.
Wait, I want to finish the Titus thing real quick.
Okay.
So so anyway, that whole thing, like, I was so embarrassed. Like, I felt the most. Oh my gosh! It stopped. Okay, my screen just went dark. I felt the most like sad for Titus when that happened. Like, I don't pity him, but like at the same time, it sucks that it's up to the fans to build a character. And so, like, if you're not trying to help these people, like. And then the thing is, I didn't even think the skit was that bad. They just didn't give it a chance.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, what are y'all just talking about nothing really? Like, and then the storyline ended from there. It didn't go far because y'all don't allow it to see it progress.
I agree.
By just like cutting it out and saying like, okay, stop, new thing. Like, they can't be making new things. Like, let something develop on its own without saying it's boring.
Fans can be out of sight.
That's my thing.
Even to anybody. I mean, like, I remember when Seth was like, y'all really out of sight when they revealed the new Universal title.
Yeah.
And they weren't paying attention to him. He was like, really? And I was shook because usually everybody pays attention to Seth.
I know.
But that belt was hideous. And I couldn't stop looking at it.
It's really bad. The belt is so bad. I really pray they don't do that to the SmackDown one.
They have no reason to. But then again, they changed the tag team ones.
For no reason on Raw.
I don't know who's even behind this. Like, how could somebody go, like, multiple people go, yes, this made sense.
Like,
I always hated this, but I do it anyway. It just feel like it hurts your arms. But
she never was into the woo at live shows, but now she's
wooing it up.
Go Charlotte. So yeah, we can talk about the Roman thing now. Just like stop saying like fans like chill out. Let a story develop to its next level. Stop acting like you know everything. Like you don't know what that Titus and Darren Young thing could have gone to something great, but don't give it a chance.
Right. I mean, like New Day. I'm sure everybody thought they were nuts at first. They were coming out and
my brother did not like New Day
unicorns,
at first.
but now they're showing you New Day rise.
Okay,
all right. Talk about
Roman Reigns
and the fans. Roman Reigns and the haters.
Y'all are fake, pretty much. I understand it must be so hard to not hate somebody who gets everything handed to them. I don't want. That's not. I mean, he lost. He's not a champion right now. Okay,
which is
Are
shocking.
y'all happy? It's weird because
what happened on Raw after that?
I don't know.
But y'all love Brock.
Y'all love Brock.
I don't know what the difference is. I mean, maybe there might be some, and this is like no shade. Like there might be some jealousy of the way Roman looks.
Oh, that's definitely no shade. Somebody at the New Orleans show screamed, "I hate you because my wife loves you." Blah,
right.
blah 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 blah. But yeah, I mean, that's.
That's like no shade, like girl. I mean, Brock kind of looks like he doesn't look like anybody.
He looks like a potato,
but like his face, I don't think anybody feels like intimidated by his looks. Just his, his
I guess
size.
Another thing why people don't like Roman is because Brock did wrestle, and Roman did not grow up that way. I mean, he grew up with a wrestling background, but like he went into football. He didn't stay in. I think it was FCW.
Didn't make it, didn't he? I don't know.
We don't know, but
I'm just throwing out facts that don't exist.
Here we are, just talking about how people boo Roman. At this point, there's no reason because he's already done a lot.
He's already lost titles, gained them, done different storylines. They even pushed him back down, which I think was a good idea. The the U.S. title. I was here for that.
Yeah.
But, I'm not going to lie. When Roman comes on, I'm just like, I don't dislike him. He's just not going to be interested by everybody.
Me, on the other hand, I really like him.
We met him.
We didn't say that again.
He was nice.
We met him. He was very, very nice, very sweet, and smelled very delicious.
One was a bit odd, but but yeah, I just always thought it was kind of weird. I don't get why he garners so much anything, so many cheers and so many boos. Because I feel like there are other people who are more interesting, but that's what it is.
Okay.
That's it for Roman. Don't boo him. Oh, and then also that a lot of them probably are secret fans. Booing them, but probably bought them t-shirts. Booing them, but got the, I don't know, some kind of wristband on while they're typing something.
I still have mine on?
Okay, they probably have a Roman Reigns, I heart Roman Reigns wristband while they're typing that they hate him. That's probably what happens.
Yeah.
But we're done. We're done with the roast of Roman Reigns haters.
We're done. Just stop it. Because at this point, like, he's already.
You can genuinely not like him if you don't think he's a good. No, I don't think that. You can not like somebody.
You can like him as not his character, maybe.
Right, but don't
maybe
act like he doesn't work hard.
Exactly.
Let's get over that.
Here's the difference. Yeah. So if you want to say like, oh, Roman Reigns, I don't like the character, but if he was in the Shield again, that would be awesome. You still like Roman Reigns, like you still like value him as an athlete, as a WWE star.
Yeah.
So if you still want him to be the Shield or change his character in any type of way, like you still like value him as a WWE superstar. Therefore, you cannot boo him for for hating
him. Then never turning him into a heel or whatever.
We can do that.
Do you feel like it should happen?
I honestly think he can't. He can do it, but his mic skills aren't there yet. To be completely honest,
at one moment it seemed like they were going to do it, but I don't know if they ever will.
Yeah, I don't know,
because he's supposed to be the next John Cena, and you can't have these kids hate him. That waved in the video.
Whoops. Yeah, I think if I just hate that Seth and him are buddies now. I wish they weren't. I think Seth is a great heel. And now
but for some reason, no one wanted him as a heel. Like every article I would see, they kept saying, Seth should be a baby face.
Shield.
Seth should be a baby face.
Roman. Like,
because everybody loves Seth. Even when he does something bad, they can't help but not boo him. He's Seth. Freaking rocks.
Yep. And I don't know, man. I feel like Seth is a great heel. Roman.
He is. I feel Roman like he's just should be like, in life.
Roman should be a face, but at the same time, he should be a face like Dean Ambrose. Kind of like doesn't care. He's like not out there being a superhero or
he
like.
Said that he did the whole "I'm not the good guy, I'm not the bad guy, I'm the guy."
Yeah, and then I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cringe saying that.
I don't know who wrote that.
And then how Seth came back, he's like, "I'm the man." Like
that just
it was kind of cringe
on that.
Yeah. So what do you think? He should be heel or face as of right now? With Chris Jericho, he's going. I don't know. I mean.
I just don't see the point of I don't know. I said I don't see the point of having him a face and people are going to boo him, but I feel like he's a face because the boos don't represent the sales.
Yeah. Oops.
I feel like a lot of kids are buying his merchandise. I feel like a lot of these adults are still buying his merchandise.
Yeah.
And that's probably why they're not listening to the heel thing. Because you can have a crowd of booers and they still buying them tickets. Girl,
exactly.
Do you really want to talk about it?
I think we should.
I'll go first.
So here's another big thing. Hogan. Did I say it right? Hogan. Hulk. The Hulk. Hulkamania. This is the last time we're saying this ever. Hogan. Hulk.
Who?
Hulk. Hogan. I mean, okay, WWE, you either say he's coming back or not. Don't play games. Don't play games about this.
Because I don't see the point of slowly put him into commercials. Either he's going to be in a commercial or he's not going to be in one. I heard they slowly put him into advertisement, like bringing back his old clips. Either do it or don't. Don't do it slow because we know what's going on. So put him in piece by piece is pointless to me.
And I mean, and then they asked a fan to move, who was on the front row facing the cameras, who was dressed as Hogan, to move to the opposite side. Okay, good for them. But what's the point of doing that if he's just gonna come back?
Right.
Like we get what you're trying to do, but then at the same time we don't get it because like why? Like it's only been a year. Maybe has it
been just a year?
It's only been like this happened last year, right? This happened in 2015. No, okay, a year. Now it's 2 years. Now it's almost gonna be 2 years.
Yeah, but yeah.
So it's still fresh. Like it's still new. Like
for me, I already know if WWE brings it back, I'm out. I got no problem with saying goodbye. Don't expect no more merchandise being bought for me. I just can't support it. It bothers me, but it's not even like I am bothered by Hulk, even though I used to watch his reality show when I was younger. It's just
Brooke.
You can't. I just can't support a company that is okay, especially after like a whole year, just a year.
Yeah.
And you brought up a good point about what's the reason to bring him back if he's so old? Like, why they have to bring back these old wrestlers? Like, what's the problem?
Like, for people who say it's insensitive to hate him, like, it's really not. This whole, like, for people who, like, get over it, you know, forgive him, like, it's not something that you could just, yeah. Did I say that correctly?
I don't know about it being insensitive.
Okay, you can hear
Maybe saying you're too sensitive.
Maybe the word is, I don't know words, y'all. Random fact.
Yeah.
And English is my first language and my only language, so it's kind of embarrassing. Okay. So Hogan, don't come back. WWE, if you respect anybody at all, don't have him come back. It's unnecessary at this point. I mean, it really is.
I feel like what's sad is I feel like we're the minority, truly.
Yeah.
You know, no one really cares what we think because the majority of fans are white.
True. At
least in America. I mean, there's a lot of like international fans, but and I get it. Like, you know, your majority, you're not offended by it, so why do something just for us? It sucks. I would like them to do something just for us because we matter.
Exactly. There's nothing that's there that they actually do for us, honestly, if you think about it. It's like you're being insensitive. I'm saying that they were being insensitive towards the whole thing. That's what I meant, I guess.
By bringing them back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you. Yeah.
But yeah, don't do that.
If fans want him back, I don't know what the obsession is with bringing back these old wrestlers. I mean, I love Undertaker. He's getting it, obviously.
We love him, especially because he was nice to us when we met him.
But I'm just saying, like, why you desperately want Hulk Hogan to... That song is on, girl. Why you desperately want Hulk Hogan to come back and do what? He's going to be like, what, in one pay-per-view, maybe? Way to go.
So, we might cut this and put some in the...
Let's get down to business. All right. See you later.
Bye, y'all.
The Huns. What?
Hey, no, no.